Welcome to another tutorial. I'm your host Fraser, and this is a Create Vision video. In this tutorial, I'm just going to demonstrate to you how to find the length of the list of a list in Python. My bad, I've been coding in C++, so I forgot the comments. So it's Create Vision. I just want my letters specifically the way I like them. Okay. So what am I doing in this one? So I'm finding the length of a list. Okay, what does that mean? To find the length of a list, you use the function len. Okay, the len function, which returns the length of an index location of the letter +1. From this, you can say that the index location of the last element of the list is length list -1. Similarly, this is our list. Okay, let me just comment for you. This is a list. So you can call it a list or an array depending how you see it, but it's basically a list of objects. This time my objects names are names. Okay, and it's a string object. So you can find the index location of the second or last letter, last element of the list, computed as len n -2. Besides using len, the method of finding the index location of the last element, there is one more way. The index location of the last element is defined as -1 by default. This way you can compute the index location of the second to the last element as -2, and so on. In other words, list and length and list are the same and will display the last element of the list. Thus, any element in the list can be indexed in two ways: from front using the length function, and from the back using -1. So here is my length function. Okay, and it's used to basically count the number of elements within something. When they say list them, it means count the number of elements. So here we have a list of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What you call this? We can say 6 elements. Okay, so let me just display what this program does. It just prints my list of elements using my index. Okay, so what I can do, I'm thinking right now, what I can do, I can show you what my ith element is. Sorry about that. I don't know why Firefox is popping up now. So my ith element is, let me see, print, and then I can say comma, let's say equal to I guess you can say that, and so we can see what the actual element is. So it begins from range 0, which is John, and then followed 1 Kelly, and then 2, all the way up until the number of elements at the end of my list is. So you can see that there's only 5 elements. So it's 5 names: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But you have to remember that although it's displaying 5 over here, in computation, when counting, all computers start from 0. You understand? So if you go if you start counting over here like this, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see, that's why over here it's displaying 5, because every computer program starts counting from the digit of 0. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.